Hey guys, welcome back to another movie review. So tonight, I just got back from watching Beetlejuice. Before I get into talking about the movie, let me go ahead and get this off my chest real quick. I am a fan of the original movie. I just watched it in preparation for this movie, and I thought it was a fun, enjoyable movie. So when I heard that they were making a legacy sequel to that original movie with the original cast returning, along with adding in new stars like Jenna Ortega, I became super excited for this. I thought the trailers for this movie looked really good, and that's how I became super excited for this movie. And now that I have seen this movie, I gotta tell you, oh yeah, the juice is loose. I am not exaggerating when I tell you that I had a lot of fun watching this movie. I think it's fair to say that this movie might be the perfect sequel to the original movie. There is a bunch of things to process here, so let's break down the best and worst parts of the movie. The first positive thing about this movie is the fact that it's basically not a carbon copy of the original. This movie is going in a completely new direction, telling a new story, and being its own thing, which I really, really liked. And overall, I really liked the new direction this movie was going. Another thing I enjoyed from this movie is seeing the return of the OG cast members, which include Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice, Winona Ryder as Lydia Dietz, and Catherine O'Hara as Delia Dietz. I think it's fair to say that Michael Keaton has not skipped a beat as Beetlejuice, and it was just great seeing him have a blast in this movie. Winona Ryder was also great in this too, and I thought it was great seeing her come back as well. Catherine O'Hara as Delia Dietz was hilarious, and I thought it was also great seeing her come back in this one. Overall, it felt so great seeing the OGs make their comeback. Another thing I enjoyed from this movie is seeing some new faces added into this, like Jenna Ortega, Willem Dafoe, and Justin Theroux. Jenna Ortega plays Lydia's daughter Astrid in this movie, and she knocked it out of the park. I thought she was the perfect addition to this movie, and she had some great dynamics with the original cast. Willem Dafoe in here as Wolf Jackson was pretty hilarious, and he does play a limited role in this movie, but I still thought he was pretty good. Justin Theroux as Rory in this movie was a scene stealer, and he can be kind of a sleazy douchebag at times, but I still thought he was pretty cool. Overall, I enjoyed seeing some new stars added into this. And the final positive thing about this movie is that it's well crafted. This movie had incredible visuals, great practical effects, some good stop motion effects, and good CGI. Overall, everything they crafted in this movie was just incredible. And now let's get into some flaws. The first negative thing about this movie is that it has such an overstuffed plot. This movie basically had every single character going on random missions, and that was just not needed. Another con I have with this movie is that I wish they could have done a lot better with Monica Bellucci's character. Monica Bellucci plays the ex-lover of Beetlejuice in this movie, and I felt like this movie has completely wasted her talent. And the final negative for this movie is the final act. I felt like the final act of this movie felt a little bit too long. But overall, I had a fun time with watching this in the theaters, and this was a fun sequel to the original Beetlejuice movie, and it's definitely worth a watch in the theaters, and the rating I would give for this is a solid 8.5 out of 10. But anyways, yeah, that's my review of Beetlejuice, and thank you for watching. If you want to see more reviews like this, follow me for more. Peace out, and remember, the juice is loose.